All right, and welcome back to Keene State Esports. I'm Anthony.
I'm Gage. I'm the fill-in for Austin. Sadly, he had to leave. He's pursuing more careers and a different path, but I'll be the fill-in now for the foreseeable future.
All right, and we have Virginia Commonwealth University versus Keene State. Virginia is 2-1, and Keene State is 4-0. Four really big. Let's taking out the competition game.
Well, three, and then we had the one team forfeit. So we have completely three swipes you can think of.
I would say just complete dominations. We've only lost around 6 matches in a total where it's a 13 game. But I think, they're still 2-1. Virginia's 2-1. I'm not sure, how much of a challenge it's going to be for them. But we're definitely going to be able to see what they can do.
Yeah, and definitely having our top players ready, like Melatonin, HMesh, Chum, Kloptic, like having everybody, Yuri, having them all ready to go, and they've been practicing, so they'll be ready to go when it's time.
Yep. I would say Ecliptic, he was definitely the bottom part of our leaderboard last time, but I know talking to him and having like a little interview off air with him, he said that he's definitely gonna look for a comeback today's game. We have Melatonin, who's just been absolutely taking
top of the leaderboard both games. Last game he got MVP of both rounds. He's been really looking good this year. Freshman coming in, so yeah, Melatonin's been pretty good.
Yep. Chum just going crazy. I mean, definitely not the top of the leaderboard, but first 2 games he went with no deaths through like 10 rounds.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. And last game was even just had an amazing game. So definitely see what they could do here.
Yeah. So should be underway in a little bit. Yeah.
Here we go. Looks like we're gonna start the game up here.
All right.
Here we go. This is a new map. Haven't seen this map before. This is a different map selection. This is a little bit different for us. We haven't seen this map be picked here, so we're definitely gonna see what the differences are gonna be here.
It's definitely a new map for Keene coming in, but our players are ready and they've definitely played this map before, so yeah, we'll get right into it.
Looks like everybody kept their same character as last game, so definitely looking good. Other team, kind of just taking their time.
Not really set.
Got 50 seconds too, so we'll see what they could do here. All right, definitely taking their time, but
not in any rush today. That seems like they're debating on something in their game plan.
Yeah, definitely talking maybe to their coach, trying to figure out who they want, and they lock in. Looks like they lock in. So it's still got 25 seconds.
So it seems like our team is going with the same game plan, having the 3-1-1.
Yep. We have like 3 main attackers, Melatonin, Chum, and Calyptic. Those are going to be the guys that are trying to go into there, get the kills. And that's what we're definitely going to be looking for, see if they can do that for the team.
Here we go, 2-1.
All right, and game 1 is underway.
Yeah, here we go.
Looking at the other team, I think these are the highest level players that we've played. They level 309. We haven't seen that most of the time. We definitely outplay, definitely outlevel the other teams. But I mean, definitely it looks like this other team's definitely up there. So we'll definitely see.
This team definitely has what the levels that it takes. So we'll see if this is really close to competitive.
All right, let's go on Melatonin. Watch Melatonin. We have Yuri, Melatonin, Chum, Calyptic, HMesh, and that's it. All right, we're gonna go over to Melatonin here, watching B site. Let's see. It looks like we're actually gonna switch over to A site because it looks like they're gonna be pushing A site. Virginia pushing A site. We have 2 people, so hopefully we can have Calyptic and Melatonin quickly rush back.
Looks like they have all 5 on one site. Pushing A now.
So Yuri's gonna back up. Definitely try to play to the angle here.
Oh, Yuri goes
taken out
down
right away. Not looking good.
Team rotating over, knowing that they have to go over to A.
We're gonna switch to 5 here. We're gonna switch to HMesh. HMH watching the angle.
Their team is deep into A. All 5 of them are pushed in and holding angles.
This is not good. Looking good for game 1 for Keene State.
HMH looking in.
All right, we're gonna switch over to Elliptic. They're gonna be the first ones to push in here. He's gonna push in. Going in, he's gonna jump into the site. He's gonna go back. Definitely wasn't the best angle for him.
Slight push up for the team. They definitely know they have to make a move. The other team holding angles.
There we go. HMH
gets 2. Then he goes down. Melatonin down. Cliptic gets 1. Looking at a 1v2 right now.
Ooh, and just gets taken out. That's the first time this year Keene State's lost game 1.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good game.
This is not looking great for Keene, but maybe they'll be able to pick it up.
And the other team having a strong push into A site, getting the bomb down and then getting right in. So we'll see how this next round goes, but that was a very dominant game by the other team.
Yeah, the spike.
Yep, the spike. Yeah, the spike getting down really fast. That was a good push.
Yes.
Looks like they're going to focus B site this round.
Yeah, definitely it's a tall task, especially since you know how we're all split up right here. Basically, I think we're gonna have Calyptic and Melatonin kind of in the middle, like just kind of being able to go to each site wherever they're
looking like HMH taking this angle right here.
Good angle because this is they have to come through that little peakway right there. So definitely, you know, let's see. Just misses a shot. He's got to be able to hit that headshot there.
Looks like he's pushing into one site.
Is it good?
HMH gets a hit.
We're gonna switch over to 4 here. I think we have a better shot. Calyptic.
Oh, Calyptic goes down. HMH gets 2.
There we go.
Then goes down.
Oh, Chum gets taken
down.
out.
Yuri
gets down.
Looking at a 1v3 scenario. Oh, they push up and they get Melatonin. First time all year that we've been down 2 this fast.
I've never seen. Actually. And this is, I don't always refer to it, but this is the first time I've ever seen Keene like this.
Yes, this is a very dominant by the other team.
Yeah, we haven't seen a game like this for Keene yet, which I mean, it's not a bad thing. I think now they've had you know, better competition, but now they're gonna have to bounce back. Now they actually understand, like, wow, we aren't this unstoppable. We have to be able to make plays. We have to be able to like play the game, and we're definitely gonna see.
Yeah, looks like the other team is gonna push B side again.
Yep. I'm gonna switch to HMH here, which is peeking the same angle. Is a little bit different
going from a different side, but knowing that they have to go to that one door.
Jet just hits a couple shots. He's gonna have to back up. Forces him to back up.
Looking like multiple of the teammates trying to get over to B.
Calyptic's on the site. He has a very good peek right here. But I think they're trying to figure out where they're actually coming from.
It looks like they've pushed almost into B right now. Yep.
And B.
Planting the spike.
Calyptic with maybe a couple hits there.
Oh no. Spike planted. Cloptic goes in. Cloptic goes back.
Really good play by Calyptic there.
HMH gets 2.
2 kills.
Holding that angle up top, crucial for us.
Oh.
Gets blinded.
Melatonin
gets 1 chum down.
Calyptic go get a sight. He's got a guy right here. See, and he gets
Calyptic gets the kill and defuses.
Now, see, looks like a great game.
Yeah.
They've really understood. Hey, we're not the higher power. They definitely can play.
Change up their game plan a little bit.
It was a great game right there. Only had 1 die there. Definitely a great game.
Yeah, definitely gonna be closer than most games, but we definitely got a game on our hands here.
Which I'm happy with. I'm happy to finally see a game. You know.
Definitely nice to see a challenge.
Yeah. But let's look at the leaderboard. All right, we have HMH at the top with 6. We have Calyptic with 2, Melatonin with 2, Yuri and Chum with nothing, but that's okay. It's definitely we're only 3 rounds in. But I mean, all around looking good. I mean, HMH looks like they're able to hold down their site and be able to keep it.
Now it looks like this round they're gonna push towards A.
Yuri's gonna be holding that.
They're holding a tight angle again. I think that's going to be a recurring thing on this map.
All right, now he's able to see where they are. Still a little blind there. All right, backing up.
Chum gets 2. Melatonin goes down.
Wow. Chum finally
good
gets
angle by
kills there.
Chum.
Over. Yep, they're pushing over to B. Well, the other team's pushed over to B. They lost their thing. Now we're gonna be able to see if they really can.
Try and get a little surprise going all the way across the map.
Calyptic's going over. Oh, but Calyptic has to go all the way over. I thought he was gonna go, but he isn't.
Oh, looks like he's realizing what they might be doing. He's holding the angle. He knows.
Oh, just was a second late.
Now the rest of the
to get
team
him.
falling over with Kaloptic.
Spike planted.
Calyptic.
Oh, that's not good. Able to get out of it. He's gonna jump over. Boom! Gets
good
one.
play by
Great
Calyptic.
play by Calyptic. Great use of his ult there. Going in. Misses a couple.
Up to goes. He gets him.
Another dominant performance by Keene, and that's gonna make it 2-0.
2-2.
2-2. Sorry.
Yep. Tied it up here.
Great play by Calyptic there.
All right, looking like the other team is going to push A site.
Ready. We're gonna switch over to Yuri just in case.
Fight for it.
No.
Go.
Find you.
Alright, now he's able to know that the defenders are right there, so he's gonna push back. Use a better angle to his advantage. Sees that they're right there. Alright. Got the Phantom in hand. A lot of people use a different gun, but
Oh, he gets
it
one.
through the box too. Great shot.
Good game awareness from Yuri right there.
Yep.
They're pushing up.
Yuri can't see, but
Can't see.
Melatonin.
Melatonin gets him.
See Melatonin right here. They're heading back. Let's see if Calyptic will get him here. They might be able to see him here.
There.
Seems
Keeps
like they are kind of trying to do what they did last
Yep.
round and switch different points.
Yep, but I think Calyptic has a great angle
Yeah,
here that they're just gonna run right into him. Yep.
He knows that they're there now. Pushing angle.
Can't see. Calyptic. Oh,
Calyptic goes
just
down.
misses his shots. Goes down.
Melatonin through
gets
the
a
box
kill.
again. Looks like their
Alright.
one guy is pushing back up over to A. Switch over to Yuri here.
30 seconds left.
Ooh, I think he missed that. I think he meant to go over into that little alleyway there and accidentally got on the box. But he's
He's
gonna
jumping,
use his...
trying to see if he's going to come around that.
Yep, there he
Yep.
is. Now he knows. He's gonna tell his team that where he is, gives them better comms. But it looks like he didn't. Like,
10 seconds left.
okay, he's on A site 'cause he
Yeah.
knows he has to go
He
to
knows
A
he
site.
has to push up, so he pushed back a little bit, holding a good angle. Waiting for him to push more, and they get it.
Yeah. H-Mish, good kill there.
Good comeback down 0-2 to go up now 3-2.
All right, let's look at
Let's
this
check the
leaderboard
leaderboard.
again. HB still at the top with 7 kills. Calyptic with 5, Melatonin with 4, Yuri with 2, and Chum with 2. So definitely looking like upset. Looks like HB is definitely taking the game this time. So we'll definitely see.
Looking like the other team is going to push towards B site this round. Still the same layout from the defenders, so.
Looks like, you know, A hasn't worked twice for him. Got to go to a different spot. Try to do a different technique here.
Yeah. Seems like H-Mish is going to hold this angle again. If he can get a couple from this.
Throw to smoke.
He knows that they're over here.
Has smokes. They're smoking the top little peak there, so now we have no angle. Let's see, we're gonna switch to Calyptic. Looks like Calyptic taking some shots. Switch back to.
They're planting the spike.
Yep. HV shoot the kill. But they got it through one of their ults. Calyptic with a kill. Calyptic gets taken down.
H-Mish gets
with a
another
kill.
one.
Enemy remaining.
Yuri with a kill.
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
and just didn't see him.
Yeah. H-Mish down. And
Yeah,
Melatonin gets him.
Wow. Had
There's
a,
one.
you know, almost a great performance there by HB. Just wasn't able to hold it. Feel held the peak for a second longer when we were able to get there. I just wasn't able to.
Almost seems like he rushed in trying to get a little kill hungry and definitely got him in the end.
Yeah.
But looking like the other team is going to push towards A on this round.
Yep. So definitely game 2.
Find you.
All right, they're starting the game. Oh, HB gets taken out. Looks like I'm not sure where they're going here. Looks like they're gonna try to make a
Looks like
decision.
they're almost pushing center.
Actually, it does kind of look like that. See,
Yeah.
Let's switch over.
Melatonin holding an angle on this guy. Looks like they split up a little bit, the other team.
Yeah.
It looks like they have 2 pushing A and then 3 kind of holding back towards B.
I think they're trying to figure out where they actually want to
Yeah.
go.
I think they have 1 on A right
Jet
now.
is on A site, perfect. But I don't think that. Yep, just
Yeah.
wasn't able to see. Was stuck up from behind.
All right,
This is not looking good for Keene. 3 to 5. Calyptic pushing back toward that A site.
Spike planted.
Jet has her ult where she has all the knives. Definitely easier for her to get a kill. But we'll definitely see. Like pushing in, we're gonna check on H Mish. Melatonin gets a kill.
Slowing them down.
Elliptic pushing the site. They're gonna have to hurry up. Looks like the spike is running out of time here, so
Definitely need to get a heavy push here.
Here we go,
Kloptic
heavy
gets
push.
one.
Gets one.
Melatonin and Chum go down. And looking at a 1v3 here.
oh wow. Oh,
And
just
Kloptic
wasn't
goes
able to get it.
down. All right, hey, good counter from the attackers. Definitely still glad to be up 4-3, but they definitely,
Yeah.
we got to fix our game plan. We'll know what to do.
Yeah, I think that was just a tough one there for us. I think personally, I think that we need to just be able to push a spike a little bit faster. I feel like we took a little bit too long because you could hear from the blinking of the spike of how long it's gonna be till it goes off. And I think you definitely hear it when you're playing, and you have to be able to understand like, hey, we got to get in here faster, or else we're not gonna have time to get it off. And I think that's what they just didn't have in mind. I think they were just a little too patient with it, but it looks like they're going to do the same kind of technique here.
Almost seems like the other team is now switching up their game plan and staying with a little bit more like spread out formation instead of all just pushing one.
I'll call it more of like a patient gameplay.
Yeah.
They're kind of waiting for the other teams, for Keene to kind of be like, all right, what's going on?
Yeah.
And they start stressing, thinking that they're going to go to one site,
Mhm.
but they're actually going to head to whatever site's actually open. It looks like they're making a push toward B here with the spike. I think Jet is just like, I think they have a couple decoys. Nope, never mind. They're over by A, which probably isn't the smart decision. It looks like they're going to turn back now. I don't think that's smart either.
Yeah.
3 on 2. Looks like they're going to turn back.
Melatonin gets one.
Melatonin gets one.
Knows there's another guy there.
Throws a
Throws a
grenade.
grenade.
Chum with him. Jet down the hallway, and
Oh.
Jet sneaks up on him. Gets both of them. Jet,
Melatonin and Chum down.
their Jet today has been very good, hitting all the shots, and
Oh, they're planting the spike. It looks like their whole team is now pushed on to B.
yep. See if Calyptic's able to get the kill here. There we go. Great job by Calyptic there. Oh, and they're able to heal. Oh,
3v3 now.
HB gets it. Calyptic
No, they
trying
have to push. The spike's
gets his ult
planted.
taken.
Kloptic in a tough position here. Goes down.
Calyptic gets taken down.
Player standing.
And wow.
That is.
We have not seen a game like this for Keene. This is
This is the closest
crazy.
game this year.
Yes. I have not seen a game like this. Yeah. And definitely can see how this game goes. They need to change something. I think that they need to be able to do something better. Keene needs to change something in their game plan here. I don't know what they have to do, but they have to do something.
So they definitely, after they went down to 0-2, they definitely changed up something, and then I think the other team has now countered it. So now they got to work with that and try and figure out something else for this next couple of rounds. Tying up 4-4. It seems like the other team is going with the same stretched out, kind of patient game that worked last time. Seems like they're almost pushing center.
Yeah. Looks like they're gonna switch over. We're gonna switch over to H Mish. Looks like they're pushing in on H Mish. All right, H Mish keeping the angle. Gets a little hit there. Gets another hit. Chum ults back into A.
Looks like the other team is running from A back into center.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing here. We're gonna switch to Melatonin that has a decent angle on Jet here.
Melatonin moving up.
Looks like Jet
Doesn't know the guys around that corner. kind of almost retreating back, trying to play that patient game again. Oh, and Melatonin goes down.
All right. See if Yuri's gonna stay. This is the thing. They're super confused because they're being so patient. And I think that's what's making this. They're doing so good.
Yeah. They're kind of getting them one at a time, kind of singling them out, trying to make a push. It seems like most of the team is pushing to B side, still spread out. You got two on A.
A little decoy on A, thinking that that's what they're actually going. But they're planting B. Chum takes out Jet. Yuri takes out their Phoenix.
Yeah. A site gone. Seems like they.
Yep.
At 2v2 here. Spike planted. Gonna see what they try and do here.
Pushing into the site, looking around, trying to figure out where they are.
Both their players definitely pushed back a little bit.
Oh, Yuri gets a kill. 2v1.
Oh, Yuri's defusing. Chum has the angle though.
They have to defuse.
They need to
Let's see if
defuse.
they have enough time. I don't think they have enough time. Let's see. I don't. Oh, they just didn't have enough time. Clutch.
Ran out of time on that one.
Virginia giving Keene a very tough time here. This looks like it's gonna be a long game, back and forth. But we haven't seen that yet for Keene. So
it's good for our team to get that experience, knowing that this is a long season.
And a timeout taken by, I think this is Keene.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the other.
I think this is Keene.
That's Keene? All right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Keene's
so
coach.
Timeout taken by us, trying to get recouped as we just lost 3 in a row there. So trying to switch up the game plan.
I haven't seen this yet by Keene. Keene hasn't happened to use a timeout yet because they just haven't needed it.
Yeah, this is definitely new for them. They definitely needed that timeout, switch up their game plan and see what's going to go next. So actually we'll look at the score sheet, the kills and deaths. So
let's look at this. Yeah, HME still on top. Calyptic at 9 now. That's
he's definitely catching up from last game.
Melatonin 7, Yuri 6, and Chum 4.
Chum seemed to having a little lackluster game, but
all right, definitely have the games. But I'm out wondering what they have. Wonder what they have to do here. Maybe a little bathroom break or something.
Definitely good for us more. Try and regroup, figure out a new game plan, and get back after it.
All right, we're out of the timeout.
Seems like the other team is heavily pushing A on this round.
Yep, definitely a heavy push A.
Like Yuri is gonna be the one to see them.
Yuri understands where they are, backing up.
Let's the other team know. So we have 3 at B.
Wow.
Their whole team is pushed already up into A.
Yep. We're
heavy push
backwards.
by their team. They are staying really close together.
Understanding that they as a team, they're definitely a little stronger than being separate. So
our team also together for holding a different angle outside this door, but definitely not the inside one that we want.
I think Keene just kind of backed up. They know they have to regroup. They have to be together. Calyptic gets a kill. Chum gets a kill.
Like a 5v3. Calyptic defusing. Holding all angles now.
Chum has a great angle.
Knowing they need to defuse. And Calyptic gets the defuse.
Wow, great game. Great game by Keene right there.
Great finish, great rebuttal. After planting the spike and their whole team being close together, definitely regrouped and charged right in, which was great by our team.
Finally see it. Definitely a good game.
Almost look like their other team is gonna go with the same approach towards A.
I'm surprised they went away from that pause kind of technique. They were definitely being able to destroy Keene like that, but I think they're actually going to do it this round. Looks like Jet's going to go up the main alleyway right there, definitely showing kind of the same game plan. They're just going to wait, take on each player one at a time,
try and single them out each one at a time, and then
because we can see their spike is definitely farther away towards spawn, definitely out of harm's way. Definitely what we want to see. It looks like the attackers are more pushing up, trying to figure out where everybody is, which is a great look.
Looks like they pushed one towards A, one towards B, and then had 3 go down the middle to try and find them.
Looks like they're going to try to sneak there. their spike into A without anybody noticing. I think they're going to hope that they kind of retreat toward B, but I think Yuri sensed that there is someone there with one of their abilities, was able to tell that there's going to be someone there. They're pushing up alone.
Chum gets one.
Chum able to get one, and Yuri takes
gets
down
the
the spike.
spike.
So now that all Yuri has to do is just sit there and
Yep.
protect the spike. All they have to do is have to wait. Goes back on.
Yuri with
Another
a great kill.
Great
game
play by
awareness from Yuri
so
right
far.
there.
If I saw that right, Chum got a kill.
Yep.
Oh, and this
Yuri
gets
goes
taken
down.
out. We're gonna switch over to Chum here. Chum coming in,
Chum
and Chum
gets
gets the
him.
kill.
Yeah. Great rebuttal. Good use of that timeout, and just good play.
Yeah, looks like Keene's kind of understanding the technique now, and understanding, hey, sit your spots, stay close with somebody. You can't be off on your own because they're all together.
Yeah.
Now we kind of understand their whole technique, and I think we have a way to defend it.
Yeah. Kind of getting used to that like patient game that they're trying to play, singling us out, trying to stay more foreman and more together. Okay.
All right, we had a great game. We had a great first start to the game. Let's see how we can, definitely see if we could get another win here.
And squeak out a little two round lead back.
Yeah.
All right, other team looking like they're taking a different approach, putting all 5 in the center, pushing towards A still. Looks like we have 2 in A, 3 in B. H-Meech gets 1. H-Meech gets 2.
Spike down.
There we go. H-Meech having a great run. Chum coming in.
Yuri gets 1. H-Meech goes down. H-Meech gets a 3rd this round. Chum gets 1. Defenders win.
Great. Wow. Dominant game.
Switching sides.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Here we go.
All right. All right. Seems like they're pushing towards B this time. Looks like we have more of a spread out. 1 in center, 2 A, 2 B. Trying to kind of see where they're going to be pushing from.
You're also attackers now.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to be on the attack now, so we're going to have to see what we do. Go to Melatonin. He's one of the guys that are going to push into the site. Now, we haven't seen this before. Normally, when we're attackers, we're up 10 to 1 or something like this. So this is definitely going to be a different game for Keene. They haven't had to be attackers that much because they haven't needed to. So let's see if they've practiced enough at it to be able to get it. Here we go. And wow, Yuri.
Great kill by Yuri.
I think Melatonin was just stunned that they even came right there. They weren't. He was not ready. This
This is definitely going to be a good test for them.
Try to disable a little.
Seems like now they all are on towards B site.
Yep. Flip going on to site.
Goes in, gets one. Looking around, they're planting.
Melatonin gets a kill.
It's enough.
Plike.
Pushing up.
Spike is planted.
Chum gets another.
One more. It can be a flawless victory.
Looks like
here.
we're going to find him here.
And flawless
Melatonin
victory.
gets him. I feel like this is definitely good practice for the Keene team, having not a lot of practice on the attacking side, being this close of a game. So that we'll definitely see how they try and push back and how they do on this one.
Yeah, I'll definitely see how they do here. This is the first time that we've had to be attackers for this long. Let's see. That was a great example of what we could do as attackers. Let's hopefully that stays. We're gonna go back to B with such dominance in the first one. See if we can get it again.
Let's see here. It seems like they're gonna have that guy push up again. Retreats. Seems like we're staying all together, pushing up together.
And
goes
Yuri
up,
gets taken
kind of
out.
behind them.
Melatonin
gets
with 2 kills. Calyptic on the site.
H-Meech is planning. Kind of holding all the angles right now. Spike is planted.
Let's see. Oh, wasn't able to get the kill. See if they could go back in there and get the kill. They've retreated a little bit. See if Calyptic's able to get the kill. Calyptic gets the kill there.
Calyptic gets it.
No, I think it's another one. Oh,
Calyptic goes down.
It's taken out.
Melatonin goes down.
Gets taken out.
And Chum gets him.
There we go. This looks great on the attacker side. We have 4 more wins. and Keene takes the game 1.
It definitely seems like we're going with a different approach than them. They try to play like that more defensive, more like patient game, slowly moving forward, taking one of us out. Seems like we're trying to do more of like 5 on one spot and trying to force in, get the spike planted, so they have to try and reverse the roles, and they have to play the attacking side. So
I personally think it's a better idea. You know, if you push at a site and you get that site, now all you have to do is just defend that site, and they have to get into their own site that they're supposed to be protecting.
And again, that puts the pressure on them, knowing that they have to speed up their game and try and push in, because Spike only has a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Seems like our team getting right into B site.
Big shot and just
Yuri's planting.
2 players.
Chum goes down. Yuri goes down.
Calyptic.
Hmish goes down.
They were
like a
able to take it out.
1v5 here.
Let's see if Calyptic's able to get it on his own here.
Yeah.
This is a crazy. This would be a crazy win.
And Calyptic goes down. A flawless victory for them. Don't fully know what happened with our team, but looks like we'll try and regroup and go after another one. Good thing we had a 4-round lead, sorry. So we'll try and keep up this lead and try and put one out after 4.
Let's see what happens here. Keene State, having a dominant performance. All right, looks like we're expected to go A here. Chum going. Calyptic ahead. We'll switch to Calyptic.
My ultimate is not ready.
It looks like we're doing some sort of kind of trickery here.
Looks like we're more spread out. Maybe trying to catch the team off guard after they see a couple.
We'll switch over to them.
Oh, they had a guy flank. Melatonin goes down. Hmish down already.
Yuri by themselves. See what Yuri could do. Oh, and Yuri's not
Yuri
to
goes
take
down.
anybody out. Calyptic on site.
No can do.
Pushing in with Chum.
Gonna fall back here. I have this.
Calyptic having the spike and knowing nobody's in sight. Try and takes the corner but gets down.
Down A.
By themselves.
Chum holding a good angle, gets 2. 1v1 here. Chum gonna try and take it from a different angle.
30 seconds left.
Where's the angle? But they both look like they're gonna meet. And Chum gets him! Clutch
with the
victory
clutch.
right there. That's a great comeback. And gonna get
Are
the
they able
plant.
to get the spike off? Ooh. Still, I think that's a win. Yep, still a win.
A beautiful play by Chum there, getting 3 that round. Let's look at the leaderboard and see how that affected things. So Chum going up to a 15-6.
Wow.
Calyptic staying near the top at a 14-11. Yuri jumping up to a 13-9. Hmish came back and now he's at a 13-11. And Melatonin, surprisingly, usually our top player in these games,
At the bottom.
dropping down to now at 11-9.
Yep.
But you never know. He usually does better on the attacking side, so we'll see how he does in these next couple of rounds. You never know. Never know from a guy like Melatonin. He could get a couple of kills this round. Chum pushing in. Chum pointing out all of them.
Chum's able to see if I think he's be able to sneak up. Yeah, right behind him.
Gets
Gets
right
a kill.
behind him. Gets 1, gets 2.
Melatonin
gets 1.
Hmish
Hmish gets 1.
There we go.
Seems like a very dominant performance from this round.
Gonna watch Heaven.
Looks like we are all surrounding B, watching every angle. Seems like just like what we were talking about. Now they're on the attacking side, and now we just get to defend, and they have to push us.
Phoenix puts up his flame. But
Chum
was
gets
able to
1
get
before he goes down, and Calyptic is down 2.
Melatonin here at 8 HP. That's not good.
Seems like we dropped back a little bit, trying to hold this angles. Melatonin goes down. Looking at that 2v2. They are defusing the spike. And attackers 1.
Yuri with 2 kills. Great game by Yuri there.
Great round there by Keene. Kind of pushing right in Dominic, getting pushed back a little bit, but then still coming back and trying to take that win.
Great game. 2 more. Or, 2 more here.
Yeah, 2 more, and Keene will take the first game. Seems like we had a rocky start and definitely a rocky couple middle games, but towards the end, now that we're on attacking side, seems like we're kind of running away with it here. Seems like we're kind of taking the lead on this one.
Yeah, definitely.
Seems like we're all gonna be pushing back onto A.
He's pushing up. Push Ecliptic here. Alright, pushing now. They're all gonna be pushing into site.
Now Toning gets one. Chum goes down.
Ecliptic 2.
Ecliptic gets 2. Going for a 3. 3 this round so far. Looking at 3v1. HMH planting.
Now they know where Jet is.
Ecliptic knows where he is, but he's going to come back, stay with his team on this one, try and hold this angle against him. And they get him.
Yeah.
Ecliptic with 4 kills that round.
Great game by Ecliptic.
Yeah.
One more and we take it.
Moving on to match point. Definitely a good game for the attacking side for Keene.
Oh,
It
yeah.
seems like we've been very dominant and very attacking.
Yeah, I think Virginia was only to be able to take one game out of the attacking side,
Yeah.
so definitely not making it a close one. Definitely looks like they're better on the attacking side, not great on the defense. Ecliptic pushing in.
Seems like the team is going to go for a B site push here.
Ecliptic
Ecliptic
on
jumps
B-site,
in,
gets-
resets.
Jumps out.
Now Toning goes down.
Chum on site.
Seems like most of the team is pushed onto site now. Chum getting there behind. Push up. Yuri gets 2.
Yuri
Yuri
kill.
then goes down. Chum gets
Chum
his
gets one.
back. Looking like Chum gonna push over here. Sees him, gets him. It's Chum with 2. Looking at a 3v2. Spike is planted. We're gonna see how the other team does here, knowing that they have to push in. Chum holding a great angle on him. Knows he's there.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, and Chum goes down.
Chum just almost gets
Looking
it.
at 2v1 now. Different
I don't know
angle.
where
I
you're coming
don't
from.
know if they'll have time to get this. They have to push in. Great defense by and Ecliptic goes down. We're looking at a 1v1 here. HMH holding a great angle for this though. And they don't have time.
Yeah, no
That is-
time. Yep.
Yeah. Great play by the attacking side, getting the
Yeah, that's
spike
a
down
win.
and playing it. So
All right. Great game. Well, let's look at the
yeah,
stat sheet. Oh, can't I don't think I have enough time, but we're gonna be able to
Yeah.
look at it right here. So,
All
all
right.
right. It looks like our MVP for game 1 is Yuri. Or wait,
oh
never
no,
mind.
Chum.
Yep.
Chum with a 19-9 game
So we'll
Great
be
performance by
interviewing
him.
Chum
after.
for after the second game, or whatever game we have to be able to get to. All right. We just have to wait for the second game to start.
Little rough start from Keene, but definitely came back and had a great finish on the attacking side for them.
Yeah, great job from them. So, good happens. All right, let's hope.
All right, we are back. Seems like the next map is going to be Haven.
Game
Not-
2 is gonna be Haven.
Yep, not a good map that this team hasn't seen before. So let's hope we get back into that kind of dominant and very strong mindset for this game and see how what we do this game. Looks like we're gonna take the same kind of mindset, going with the 3 in attackers, Chum, Ecliptic, and Melatonin.
Yep.
Having the other 2 behind them. Other
Start-
team again kind of taking their time on this and debating on players to go.
Starting on the defense, same as last time. We'll see if we can end it right here with a win.
Yeah. Only one player on the attacking side is locked in their player, so we will see what maybe their coach is talking to them or what they're just honestly
Yeah.
debating on for a game plan this round.
All right, waiting for the next game to start.
All right. Let's see Haven. Looks
Here
like
we go.
they finally locked in their players, and we're going to be on the defensive side first.
All right.
See what the attackers do on this time. Looking at a three-site map instead of the 2 from last game, so see a little, maybe a little bit more spread out.
You're already switching their character.
Yeah.
Happens here. Looks like they're gonna be
Seems like the other
pushing
team is a little unsure, but now pushing more towards C site.
So now this is a different map than last time. There's 3 sites that you can go to, A, B, and C. Definitely a little bit more spread out. Makes it a lot harder for the defenders to be able to cover all of them because they can't have it's not easy to get from all the way to A site all the way to C. So definitely gonna see it, but somehow they know that they're going C.
Almost seems like their team is gonna try and hold center here and try and wait. The other team looking like they are all gonna push over towards C site. They pushed right into C site. They are already in sight, pushing somebody out. They are already planting the spike. Very dominant push by the other team. Gonna see what they end up doing here to the defense. The Ecliptic holding this angle. Ecliptic jumps in, gets one. Chum gets one. Yuri gets one. Ecliptic goes down.
Oh, it's unable.
Chum gets one before he goes down, and Melatonin gets another. HB is just planting. What a great victory by them.
Like my good friend Ben Sawyer once said, a great defense is what sets a game going.
Yeah.
You know, that's just something that, you know, people have to understand is a great defense can set a game. You know, any sport that you think of, esports, football, baseball, anything,
soccer, anything.
Yeah,
it all starts with the defense.
If you don't have a defense, you are not going to win a game. So, because the
very
defense could always score, but an offense needs the defense to be able to stop. So definitely see what happens here.
Very good attacking push by them, getting into the C site. But Keene with another great dominant victory. Let's see if the other team will be able to come back from that.
All right, here we go. Game started. Looks like they're pushing towards C site. Oh no, B.
Looks like they're pushing
right
dead center.
Here.
Our team more on A site, waiting for a defense. Looks like they might be getting right into B. They are already planting the spike. Our team pushing from A to B at the moment. HB just kind of holding this angle, making sure none of them can get out, knowing that his teammates are going to come from the other side. HB goes in, gets a quick kill. Chum gets another. HB goes down. Melatonin gets one. Yuri gets down, and that is 4. That is an amazing play by Keene.
Getting the spike.
Amazing play by Keene, kind of coming back in and way to rally. It seems like the other team is definitely getting into the site easy, but again, like what we said, this map has 3 defensive spots, so it's going to be easy to get the spike in. It's more about how can you do from that and how you can defend it.
Yeah, we'll definitely see. That was a great 2 games here for them.
Yeah.
See what Keene can do here.
Seems like they're going to push more towards A, possibly B at this point. Seems like, again, our team going to the wrong kind of area. Seems like our team is more pushing towards C, as the team looks like more they're pushing towards A, but we're going to see what happens here. Seems like our defensive attack is more moving forward.
Shooting it, seeing what they're going on there. We're going to switch over to Yuri here, watching A site where they're pushing. See,
they are heavily pushing A. Still have 2 behind, but we have 2 behind them. Seeing what happens here.
And they just knew he was there.
That's a great awareness by the other team, but we're going to see how they counter here.
We have Clip to come out from their backside.
Chum gets one.
Chum gets one.
Gets stunned, but then goes down.
Calyptic on site.
HMesh goes down.
Gets one.
Calyptic gets one. Melatonin gets one. Calyptic gets another.
Wow, great game by Calyptic so far.
Yeah, looking more at a 2-1. Melatonin going for the spike.
Oh,
Calyptic goes down. Looking at a 1v1.
And boom,
Melatonin gets
coming
him.
in clutch.
Melatonin with a great comeback there.
Great comeback.
Great
See what
comeback
happens.
and great game awareness, knowing to get off that spike and going for the next kill.
Yeah, great job.
Seems like the other team is a little flustered here. Seems like they're definitely going to push more towards A this game. Definitely seems like we have a little bit more spread out this round in our defensive play. Seems like we're more A site though, which is good for us because they are also A.
All right.
All right, seems like the other team is switching their game plan, knowing that we're more on A and going more towards C. They send one up the hallway towards B though. See what happens here. Chum holding this great angle.
Oh.
Chum knowing he has to push back. Our other teammates are pushing up. Chum gets
great kill.
one.
Wasn't even gonna see it, but somehow got it. But what a great
They
job.
are
They're
planting. H-Meech gets another. Spike's now planted. Let's see how Keene has to rally back from this one. Looking at a 5-3. Melatonin gets one. Oh, Chum goes down. H-Meech
gets
another one.
Calyptic. See what Calyptic can do.
H-Meech getting to get
4v1,
back.
so definitely looking like...
Seems like they're going to plant. They definitely have the numbers. They know where he is. They're going to push up. H-Meech gets him. I feel like, yeah, we do have enough time to defuse. And great win for Keene, you know, going up 4-1, or 4-0 actually. So this is definitely more of the Keene that we're used to seeing and the more dominant performance. You know, they definitely came at us out of shock during the start, but now that we've kind of, you know, we've gotten our reins and now we're definitely more dominant in this one.
Yeah, definitely looks like we're settling back into the normal Keene. All right, game number 5 underway.
See how this one goes. Seems like they have definitely more spread out attack. Looks like they might be pushing B or C on this round.
Oh.
Seems like we're more A relevant. Seems like their spike is more sitting towards C site on this one.
Yep.
Melatonin holding a great angle. Melatonin gets one. Goes a grenade. 2 come in and Melatonin goes down. See what they do here. Spike's moving towards C. We've definitely know something about C. They're planting.
Spike planted.
Seems like H-Meech gets one.
Oh.
H-Meech goes down. Yuri gets one, then goes down, and then
more.
Chum gets one again.
2v1 though, but yep.
1v1. They are defusing. Might be able to get this off. They're taking a very slow approach. And Chum gets the defuse and the kill.
Chum. Great job
Chum
by
with
Chum.
a great game
Look at the
awareness play
leaderboard.
from that.
Chum top leaderboard was 7, Melatonin was 6, HB's with 5, Calyptic with 4, and Yuri with 3.
Looking like a very good game from Chum here. Going again, having that amazing round then to put us up 5-0.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we're gonna see how this 6th round goes. Looking like the other team is pushing more towards A site. Might take a reverse to B, but definitely looking more A dominant. But we also, it's almost like we know we have a lot of players on A, and then have that one over at C and one at B just in case.
Boom, Chum
oh,
with
Chum
one.
gets one right off the rip.
Down A.
Chum was pushing up a little bit. Doesn't see the guy to his right though. Sees him, he gets him. Calyptic gets another. Chum gets one.
Enemy remaining.
Calyptic gets another. Melatonin gets one. That might have been
Wow.
one of the fastest rounds we've seen this
Flawless.
game.
6-0.
Flawless.
We can go get 7 more, we will end this game.
7 more. Again, this game definitely looking more dominant than the
Yeah.
last. Definitely seemed like the other game was a lot closer, but again, this game's definitely kind of running away with it.
Oh yeah, definitely running away with this one this time. All right, and it seems like Chum pushing up again.
Seems like their team is more spread out this time, looking more towards like a B push, but might still take the hallway towards C.
Oh, and yep.
Clipped it goes down.
Clipped it
Chum
goes down, but
gets his back though.
yep. Great job there.
H-Meech gets one. I think like a 4v3.
All right.
Tony gets another 4v2. Let's see what they do here. Seems like we have them kind of surrounded in that corner. Tony gets another.
Yeah,
Tony goes down. Chum gets him though.
Gets it.
Going up 7-0. That's just a great round. You know, we definitely were able to get around them. And all right, let's see how this round goes. Looking like they're gonna push towards A site. See how this goes. We're definitely taking a more spread out approach. Looks like we have 2 on A, 3 on C. Not towards B, but we know that their team this game has definitely not been looking towards the B site. So we'll see how we play this. I think we're going with a more attacking approach.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like we're kind of just like getting
Switch to Melatonin, holding this door angle. Gets one.
Gets one.
H-Meech goes down.
Oh, I just
Melatonin goes down. Clipped it, gets one. Looking at a 3v3 now. Like we are pushing back a little bit, knowing that we have the time on our hands. Seeming like their team more spread out approach this time. Looking like 2 are going towards A, 1 still kind of roaming near B.
Yep.
And then,
they're going A. They're going A.
Yeah, we don't have anybody on A. They could take site right now. We have 1 push back in the back, and then 2 on B. Looking like they're planting on A.
Push again. He's not able to get in with his ult right now.
Can't get in. Now he gets in, but he's not going to be able to get a lot of space. Comes back. Cliptic jumps in.
Yep.
Kind of looking around for him. Cliptic gets one. Chum almost knowing where he is. Sees him. Chum goes down. 2v1. Cliptic gets him. 3 kills in the round. Yuri saving him and gets the defuse.
Yep. You know, another just big thing, you know, from someone I learned from Macy, just saying, you know, you have to be able to come back. You know, I think Keene had a really tough round 1, but they're able to take that challenge and be like, hey, we are the team that we are. Like, we are as good as we are, and now showing how good they are.
Definitely another thing Macy has said was definitely like taking advantage. You know, definitely being more dominant. So having it be an 8-0 lead, you know, we have definitely been taking more of a lead on them. And let's see how this goes if we can finish this out on this rounds. Only a couple more left. All right, seeming like they're going to be a more spread out approach. Definitely have the spike and more on B. Seems like he might be throwing 1 on C just to distract us. Having 3 on A, knowing that they're going over to B. 3 rotating over to B. Kind of have 2 towards C, holding angles. It seems like we're going to meet them coming up shortly. It seems like we got a little angle battle right now. Yuri gets one. Cliptic gets one. Melatonin gets one. Yuri gets one. Looking like we are spreading the ball out right now. H-Meech gets another. Flawless there. Again, just like Macy. Dominant round there. You know, going out with a flawless.
Definitely flawless for Macy being super dominant. Yeah,
and then now looking at a 9-0 lead on Virginia. And again, this would, right now we are 4-0, so this would take us to 5-0. The other team is 2-1, so if we keep this up the next 4 rounds and take the win, they'll be put down to 2-2. But again, this is probably one of our toughest competitors at the start, so another great team that we'll probably have to face later on. So I'm excited for that game.
All right,
definitely our toughest competitor. Seems like we know that they're towards A site.
Yep.
They're trying to see. Looks like they're going to try and distract us over there and then push back over there. Looks like they have 4, then a little 1 on B. Switching over to HMesh.
HMesh
HMesh gets one. Gets the one on B. Seems like they're spreading out a little bit, going 2-on-2.
Looks like they're pushing back over to C site. Definitely try to take, you know, a little tougher. So we'll see what HB could do here. HB pushing it to site.
Liptic gets one. HMesh goes down.
Enemy remaining.
Melatonin gets one. Melatonin and Chum get one. Seems like we have a tough angle. Seems like we know where their last person is. We get the round. Looking at
three more here, and we're done.
3 rounds, and we will take the lead here. Let's take a look at the leaderboard and see how our team is looking. So Melatonin up at the top at 13. Back at the top after last 2 games before this being MVPs. And then Chum following with 12, Cliptic with 11, HMesh with 8, and Yuri with 6 after coming off an MVP round.
Yeah, looks like both teams kind of look at the save. No, never mind. Vigil has 4 Vandals and 1 Phantom. We have 3 Vandals and 2 Phantoms. So definitely see, you know, Vandal definitely has a lot more power behind it. Hits a lot harder, but a Phantom is easier to control. Doesn't have as much recoil.
And again, going back to what we were saying about game 1. This is Keene's happy place. You know, we're good on defense, and we won't have to do a lot of attacking if we can just keep this up for the next couple rounds.
Exactly.
HMesh with a great angle on that guy. He didn't even see that coming.
Switch over
Got him out
here.
of nowhere. That's like a blindside tackle.
Yep.
And Chum gets another, dropping down to a 5-4 game, or 5-3 game. Sorry. Looking like Chum has an angle on this other kid. Doesn't know if he's there. Looking like they're pushing towards kind of B, more spread out. They got one back in the spawn. Definitely gonna see how this goes. HMesh knows he's there. Will the other guy make a push?
Yeah.
Cliptic gets another 5-2 game. Let's see if they can make the comeback on this one.
Oh, they barked it.
He knows that he's there. He's just kind of waiting. Yeah, he can see his gun. The other, yep, and Melatonin gets him from the rear.
From a different angle.
And that's a flawless victory. 5-0. What a dominant round by the Keene.
Wow, what a great second game comeback from Keene.
After the first game, we thought it was going to be a pretty close one. Now this game, looking at 11-0 round.
Last round before the swap.
So we'll see how this goes. See if they can end it out 12-0 on defense.
It really shows you what momentum can do.
All right, looking like the other team is going to push towards A. I think we definitely have a more spread out approach that we've been using. That has been working for us, putting 2 on A, 2 on C, and 1 on B. Yuri gets one off the rip. Seems like they have one guy pushing in. Yuri goes down, but then Melatonin gets his back. We're going to see what happens. Spike is still at A. Like we have a flanker coming out of round, so maybe they'll get them. Melatonin holding an angle. Oh, gets him blindly. HMesh gets his back, though.
Chum.
It's a little comeback kill. Chum goes down. Looking at a 2v2 here, folks.
Oh, 1v2 now.
Oh, 1v2. HMesh went down. Sorry about that. I did not see that.
Calyptic.
Looks like we have Calyptic coming all the way around the map, trying to get their backs. Catch them a little off guard, almost. Spike is planted, so we will see what Calyptic is going to do from here. He knows that he has to push. He knows he has to, you know, he has to get the still to the defuse, so he has to make haste and make good timing. He's kind of pulling the angles in. Their player gets him.
They end up getting one.
So
now Keene is going to be on the attacking side.
So we'll see how Keene does. So defending side, we still went 11-1, which is great for us.
Game.
You know, last round maybe we got a little happy, a little bit too excited, and we ended up losing that. So we'll see how Keene capitalizes from that. Looks like we are going to go with a little C push, pushing one straight up the hallway and trying to get around. Maybe get our backs on the C. Oh, no, maybe we're all just pushing C, which has worked for us in the last game, as we saw. Definitely a good approach from Keene. So see how this goes. Seems like their defense is more A, a little B. Not really much on C. Looks like they have one guy kind of hanging over there, but keeps going back and forth. So we'll kind of see how this goes. All right. Guy on C. Looks like their other team is all running over to here, knowing that we have pushed into A. We are, or C, sorry. We are already in C. Looks like we might be going for the plant. Yes, we are. Seems like we have the angles. We're just kind of waiting on them. Still a 5v5. Spike is planted. Now it is all up to us to defend the point. In the pistol round, Clipped it, goes down. H-Meech gets 2. Melatonin with another. H-Meech goes down. Looking at a 3v1 here, folks. See
Two of our
what
players
happens.
really low. Hopefully we get the kill.
Yeah. Seems like he's going to be pushing it from the top of site. He's in sight. I'm not sure if we are aware of this. We are holding the angles. And we get him in.
Yep.
Chum gets him.
Chum gets him.
Attackers win 12-1.
One more and this game is over.
More.
Match point.
Seems like we might be going with the same approach, pushing towards C here. Kind of going with the same thing. Maybe we can catch him off guard.
All right, let's see if Keene can end it here.
All right. A match point coming down to a 12-1 game. See if Keene can take it away from here. Looks like their defense is definitely a little more spread out. Definitely more left side of the map focused, though. Yeah, just like last round, their team is pushing all the way over to C. Doing all 5 VAR people over here. Seems like Melatonin nading the back site. We're going to see what happens here. Yuri gets 1. Chum gets 1. Seems like we are already planting. We have a dominant push from
Let's see
Keene.
what happens here. With a good peek.
Melatonin gets 1. Melatonin
Two.
gets 2. We're going to see what happens here. Looking at a 5v1 scenario.
Oh,
Melatonin goes
take it out.
down.
And Chum gets it.
And Calyptic gets him.
Calyptic. Oh.
After he gets H-Meech. So we...
All right, let's look at this.
That's
We have
2-game
Melatonin.
win.
Melatonin's gonna be game 2 MVP. Yeah. All right, we're gonna be having interviews here in a second. Great win.
All right,
by
great
Keene.
wins from them.
All right, here we go. All right, and I'm back here with Jeremy. How do you feel about such a great first game from you? You had a great both games. You were really like top of the leaderboard. You know what made it such a great good game for you?
I'm not sure. I think we did really good as a team today,
Yeah.
and especially after the first game, we really excelled in the second game. So I'm really happy that that happened.
All right, my last question. You know, definitely had a great comeback of game 2. Game 1 definitely had a little bit of challenging in the first, you know, part of the game. What do you guys think? You guys like really switched to help you guys?
And our coach gave us a bit of a pep talk,
Yeah.
and I think we really started, we made less mistakes, I guess.
Yeah.
Worked together a little better, stopped making dumb plays, and
Yeah.
just kind of locked in for the end.
All right.
And yeah,
All right. Thank you so much, Jeremy.
thank you.
All right, and welcome back. We are interviewing the Game 2 MVP, Melatonin. So I just got 2 questions to start off the bat. What was your mindset after going down 0-2 in the first game?
So I really had zero fear the entire time. Like, I knew that this week we had harder opponents, but I had no fear that we weren't going to be able to pull out a win because we've been consistently like putting in like the work during practices and stuff. I just had to like believe in the team, and the team had to believe in us, and I think we did that.
Yeah. And another thing, it kind of goes with the same answer. What do you think you guys, like, how do you feel about the second game and how you guys turned it around, going from a kind of a close game till the end, and then the second game just taking a very dominant lead, a dominant game away?
I think Coach kind of gave us like a pep talk in between the 2 games, and that really like ignited the fire that we had for winning, and we just kept going from there. Yeah. Also, Haven's our better map. Corrode is not a fun map for this team.
Yeah, we also mentioned that when we saw it come up. We know it's a common map for you guys, and yeah, it was great match. So yeah, congratulations. It was fun seeing you again, as we have practiced every day as throwers. So
yeah, we are on the track and field team together.
We are the 2 throwers for Keene State.
So we see a lot of each other, and now that we're here, we're going to be seeing even more of each other.
As the announcer, and now what, five-time MVP this season? I know you won both game last time, and now
5-time MVP.
5-time MVP out of our 5 games. Each game does have 2 MVPs, or each match does have 2 MVPs. But yeah,
so
looking like a 5-time MVP.
5-time MVP out of 8.
8. That's a pretty good record right there,
that's
folks.
Insane. I did not think I'd be here. This is not something that when I came to Keene was like on my agenda or to-do list. But I guess we're here.
Yeah, and then just one more question before we wrap it up.
Yeah, of course.
If you don't mind me expressing, like, what really happened during that timeout? What did you guys really focus on to change to take such a dominant lead after it?
Coach pretty much told us to calm down. We were all playing way too much in our heads, and we saw the thing come up for a timeout, and none of us had called it, so we were like, oh, Coach wants to talk to us.
Yeah.
And so Coach was pretty much like, hey, I need all of you guys to take like 4 deep breaths right now. You guys have good mechanics, you guys have good game sense, you guys have good strats. Like, I just need you guys to take a deep breath, believe in each other, and like just keep going. Our coach Camel is he's awesome, and
great guy.
I've been very blessed with getting 2 really good coaches since coming to Keene, and I hope they stay for my entire time here.
All right, and that should be the end of it. So thank you, Melatonin, for stepping up in the game 2 to lead us to that victory.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, Gage.
Yeah, of course. Anytime, hopefully.
All right, guys, and tomorrow we have Smash at 6.
And then next week at the same time, we'll be at 7 o'clock. We'll be having another Valorant game.
All right, thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you. See ya.